Hiya, Nixon. Hello, Lucifer. How are you guys doing today? Okay. I'm gonna let it snow. I'm not gonna fight this. It is not worth it. You got a VR? Congratulations. I hope you use it more than I use mine now. I quite enjoyed my VR, I just don't use it too much anymore. Not so good right now? Well, that's no good. You have some unfortunate news for some. I'm not going to be streaming very long today. Just do not have the energy. Been a while? Yes, it has. Okay. So as... Oh, well, that was quick. Wow, that was even quicker. Wow! Wow! Actually shocked by that. That shouldn't have gone so fast. Okay. Well, you two don't need to keep going then. Eat a green chicken. Alright, well, that wasn't how I expected this to go. We don't need the snow chicken in either. We realistically don't need flint. We'll keep nether quartz until he's full. We definitely don't need sand. We don't need the nether wart chickens. We'll grab him. We don't need this anymore now that we have the smart chicken. I have a full one of these, so we'll just get a full set of eggs and then stop there. We don't really even need the gunpowder chicken currently. Yay. Boy, oh boy. Lost one of my rare Pokemon cards. What'd you lose? No fun? We need a green cactus. Which we should have. Should have cactus somewhere. Hello, B1, how are you doing? Change my username? No, you're fine, I can see. Your name's pretty much still the same, so it's easy to figure out. So we need to grow more cactus. Means I need snad. Snad. For the sake of my own well-being. Bam. Got a Christmas Pikachu from a booster box and I can't find him. Christmas Pikachu. I don't know if I've ever had one. Hello, Samuel. How are you doing? Was it EX too? That don't sound right. I could be wrong. Feels like my snad. Got what we needed from it. I go, you should check out my Lego customs. I will try to remember. I will try to remember. You got the Godzilla skin in Fortnite? No, I don't play Fortnite. The only things I have in Fortnite, like skin-wise that I know of, is the Psycho from Borderlands and the Daft Punk ones. But yeah, I don't play it much. Double Pikachu, the Christmas one, and the EX lost both. Are you talking about the one that comes from the holiday calendar? Because that's like the only one I know of. I don't know if there's any, not that I'm aware of, that are like real ones that have him wearing wearing any attire or anything special. I also could just be wrong. I just, as I've pointed out in the past, like I've been getting out of the hobby, so. Alright, cool. I could be completely wrong and just might not know anything, which is very possible. Oh, while I remember, because I know some people will care. I am still working on trying to figure out. No, I bought a booster box and randomly found it in a pack, and I still can't find a Darkrai. Okay, Lucifer, that doesn't. A Christmas Pikachu? I don't think that exists. I don't believe that's a real card, is what I'm saying, unless it's a specialty version of something. But if you bought a booster box, that booster box is definitely tampered with. I know I've opened a lot of Pokemon and stuff at a time. Oh yeah, I meant to look up what Darkrai I have because I know I think it was Silver Tempest, but I could be completely wrong. Hold on. While I remember, I'll look for you. The one I was telling you that I know I have. Crown Zenith. The Crown Zenith card. Yeah, that was the English set. I have the Japanese because I think the Japanese look better. Good. Hello, deity. Special booster box Pokemon giveaway, and I'm mad about it that I lost both. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you that's a fake card, Lucifer. I'm gonna tell you that's probably a fake card. I'm sorry. How am I? Alive. Your friendly neighborhood Canadian Florida man has arrived. Hello, Zero. Where'd that green chicken go? Where did he go? There he is. Grow up. Be a big, strong chickie do. If I may mix you with a diamond chicken and get this all started. A chicken stick. Both, although I may be able to get a booster box again for my birthday in 3 months. I know what I was over there for the fucking things. Hello, V4. How are you doing today? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. PC still not working. It wouldn't display anything. Took it to a shop to see why it's not working. Did they tell you what was wrong with it yet, Zero? Collector. That. So when can I get my grilled cheese? I told you you gotta get your own grilled cheese. I can't help you with that. Grab normal. Nope, I took it today. They're gonna work on it and find the problem. You know what's worse? I'm certain it'll be something super simple. It'll probably be something super simple. It's what's gonna probably piss you off the most. Hopper plus that plus chicken. Got a new haircut yesterday. Congratulations. Really move things around, but that's okay. Open BIOS, did what I needed to, then it stopped displaying, so I couldn't download Windows. Interesting. I think I know what you did. I think you accidentally set on integrated graphics, which means you'd have to plug into the motherboard immediately. I think you accidentally swapped it so that discrete graphics was turned off. Because you said you opened the BIOS, did what you needed. Whatever you did probably messed up something, because the BIOS is not a place you should be if you're not prepared for it. On the plus side, you're learning a lot about computers pretty quickly, so. The thing, all I did was set my time and date. Then your BIOS probably needed to be set to a certain thing. I'm going to tell you right now, it's probably going to come back from this shop, and they're probably going to tell you that they're probably going to charge you like $100 to $200 to fix something that probably was just a simple setting. Like literally just a simple setting fix. And it's not even like one of those things where it's like you're just straight getting scammed. It's just you don't know computers enough to like know what you did or didn't do right. That's all it is. You learn by doing, that's the whole point. Like, you gotta make mistakes in order to do what you do. I mean, I've said that so many times with other people when I try to teach them stuff. It's just okay to make a mistake. It's okay to fail. Nothing wrong with that. You just gotta be prepared to. Close that before they spawn back and I forget about it. Anyway, yeah, no, it's just... It probably is just something with the BIOS being the BIOS. It's a weird, fickle thing. I literally updated my, I literally updated my BIOS today, and it literally did not turn back on for almost a half an hour. I immediately was like, yeah, I'm an idiot. Why did I do this? But, you know. Oh, there we go. I'd rather pull the battery to reset the BIOS and it didn't change the issue. That doesn't always fix it if you put in the wrong spot. Did you try every port that has an HDMI/display port on? Like, did you try the back of the motherboard as an option? If you didn't try that, I guarantee you that'll be one of the first places they check. Okay. The other easy answer is realistically just unplugging your graphics card, unplugging the RAM, pulling the battery, and then trying to power it on without a battery in it, which would literally just force the BIOS to try and run without it. It'll be a little weird. It'll technically fail its check, I believe. I've only had to do that to one computer. Kind of like one of those things where like you say it and you're like, don't do this, but it is technically the right way of looking for something. Not the right way to do it. That's kind of the issue. But it's okay. I'm gonna have to go through my server very soon and do a full side of my head feels like a fuzzy peach. Interesting. I hope that's what you wanted. Unplugged everything, still did nothing because I went to a second shop that was smaller and still did nothing. Well, you did the one thing you weren't supposed to. You went upstairs, now you must perish. Definitely don't need you anymore, so we'll pull you out. Grab you over here. Diamond, gold. Over here. Yeah. And like I said, as long as it's what you want, Lucifer, then you're all good. Anna. Can't do much for that one. It's most likely something dumb that's not running. I'm gonna be mad if it's small and they charge me more than 150 at most. So here's the problem, Zero. That's what it is. Diagnostics for something like that could cost you $50 just to walk in the door. So there's like a total chance that's what's gonna happen. Hello, Luna. How are you doing today? Welcome in. That's just how some of these stores are. Hi, Dyron. How are you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. I kind of wish you'd messaged me before. I mean, you called me for the other problem. Next time, I'm going to get the tools to do it myself. No, 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 no. That's... The tools are not going to help you if you don't know what's going on. No, I'm not. Well, I hope that being here can help you. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, let's throw another stack in here. We absolutely have the iron. We could totally get rid of all that and move on at this point. Going to, but I completely forgot. I understand. But hello, Luna. I hope you're doing well. We have single-use buckets of lava. That's pretty useful. Played on a Minecraft server and then something happens and you can't. Yeah. I'm going to make a snack. Do not disappear on me. I can't promise that. Just want this to work so I can play games, everyone. I understand. Yeah. No, Darren, I've been on servers where, because of somebody else's actions, either the server has shut down or worse, I'm not going to assume. But yeah, no, I mean, that's happened a few times, so. What are you doing? I have the iron. Here's for it. So yeah, no, I also stand by saying everything is temporary. As much as it may suck to say, especially when it comes to like a Minecraft server and stuff. I've always said, unless a server is intending to stay around permanently, and that's very rare, I don't build something that I never want, that I can never rebuild. Anything I build one place, I could build again. I've always lived by that kind of thought process. That's not just me saying that because I build shit with no walls, of course, but you know. Once it comes back, all right. Well, hopefully that sticker isn't anywhere that's gonna stop airflow or be on glass. Bedrock/Java server, the YouTuber, we were making videos and stuff together, and then we made it in SMP, but then he turned around and made it only Java. I mean, I'm gonna say something that you're not gonna like, Dyron, and it's not me, like, poking fun at it, it's just... Here's the point. Once you make something public, a lot of the Bedrock players, again, not pointing at anyone in particular, just in general, most of the Bedrock players are kids, which makes it very hard to justify, you know, keeping an open server, especially with a ton of people. Like, I've gotten asked enough times if I'm ever going to open a server for chat, and I've said over and over again, I don't think so. It's something I've looked into, and maybe as a, if I have time, I'll try and run something, but I don't think I'd ever actually run it. And I said it's because there's too many kids that would join through, because I'm not a creator for a younger audience. My stuff's not meant for it. Sometimes I talk about serious issues, and other times I talk very vulgarly. So yeah, my stuff's not meant for it. But I was gonna put it on the glass or backside. I wouldn't put it on the glass, especially if you ever intend on selling any piece of this PC. Even if you upgrade it, you won't be able to do it if you put stuff on the glass. Doing it on the backside, you can spray that shit with Windex all you want. Anyway, the main thing is, yeah, you feel wrong because somebody said, you know, let's all do this thing, and then they took you out of it. The sad fact is that's kind of what happens. And I can understand that. It sucks, but... Hello, Colin the Fishy, how are you? The reason was because the whole adding mods thing was too frustrating with Bedrock, which I understand, but I just wish you would know. Okay, Dyron, I'm going to ask something that's going to come off really, really wrong for a minute. And I'm going to say this because I more or less respect you. Take that how I meant it, and not how it came out. Do you know this YouTuber? Like, personally? This might come off really wrong, but, like, do you know this YouTuber personally? If the answer is not exactly or no, he has no reason to talk it over. As much as that hurts to hear and, hurts to say. Sort of, yes, he's a friend. Well, then maybe he should have, maybe he shouldn't have. I can't be the one to tell you. I cannot. This is not going to make sense for a second, but I cannot wait until I get to show off the project I was working on, because me and Eclipse were talking about it today. I might seriously try and get it all sorted by the end of August, because I've been saying for a while that I wanted to do it. I postponed it 3 times now, and I'm tired of postponing it, so. I'm hopeful people will like it. I'm expecting people to dislike it, but, I'm hopeful. We're at the point where I can make wood pretty reliably, so. I was one of the founding members of the SMP, and he just said, well, just get Java, and if you can't, oh well. See, once again, I say the same thing as, if that's one of your friends, somebody that you know pretty well, then that's on them for being being bad in this case. Yeah, I don't know who that is, Dyron. I promise you could have said almost anything, and I wouldn't have known who they are. I don't watch a lot of people who play Minecraft anymore. I only watch people I used to watch growing up. It's just a lot of the new stuff has gotten so... How do I word this without... It's gotten so boring in a bland way. Not boring in a, this sucks. It's boring in a, they're all the same now, it feels like. And a lot of them are just trying to copy people I grew up watching. At that point, I'm just going to watch the originals, I guess, but... Not so kind. I'm back. Welcome back, Lucifer. It's just, here's the whole point. If you don't know this person, like, personally, and I mean, like as weird as it's gonna say, I have people that I know specifically from stream, and then I have people that I consider my, like, close friends and everything. There are very few people that cross over in the way of, like... I know how to say this, I don't know how to word it. That's the weirdest way of explaining this. There are people I count as, like, friends, and there's people I count as close friends, and there's a difference to that. Most of my moderators, they're all friends of mine, like close friends of mine. They're people that, there's a chance they've got my phone number. There's a line that I cross where I go, yeah, I have friends that are here, but if like an example, you don't have my phone number, you're not as close as, we could be. I'm not going to just pick up, I'm not going to drop what I'm doing to... I think that's what I'm trying to say. There are so many people that, have taken the parasocial relationships so far in the past, not just with me, but, like, with Eclipse and everything, that we have been on, like, high alert for so long. Like, when I heard you say, like, yeah, this happened, it's like, it sucks to say it, but, like, this could have just been, hey, he's your friend because he did something with you, but that's not the same as, like, we're friends. And that sucks. And a lot of people now will just use somebody just to get one place or go another, and that's just it. Like, the people in my new project, right? Every single one of the people in here, I trust pretty well. There are 2 people in here, in total, 2, that I do not know well. And it's not that I don't know them well, it's I just don't know them as well as I could. But I still trust them to be a part of this because I like, I like who they are and what they do and everything. I need the snad to go in. Okay. Now that I've said the stupid part of that. Let's move back onto the funny chickens and stuff. What else can I do right now while I wait for chickens to... I guess I could go through and do this stuff, but... How much gold do I got? Enough? Oh yeah, plenty. No thanks. Yeah, that'll work. You just... Yep. Okay. 3... Oh. Super easy. Wow, that's annoying that it just did that 3 times. That's hilarious that I just did that. I could get that back. It's just, wow, that's stupid. Go in here. I'm gonna have to make a new crate. These are not getting thrown away anymore. I don't want to have to do this one. I'm gonna go to bed. Got work at 7. No worries, Zero. Take your time. Be so nice and understanding, but now he's all about the subscribers. I'm gonna be honest with you. I get that. I disagree with it on a fundamental level, but I get it. I can say something that's gonna piss off a lot of people, right? A lot of people, including myself, have to look at YouTube in such a stupid way right now. So if you guys are not if you guys aren't creators, let me pull the curtain back for a second. YouTube, in the beginning of next year, will be changing their monetization requirements. And while that isn't normally an issue, here's the issue. Like, well, that's not up front a problem. They've done this in the past. They're making it a lot harder to get anything. So for those who want to know, I'll quickly do this. For me to make monetization through YouTube, because people were like, oh, you hit 500 subs, you're there. No. You need to have 500 subscribers, at least 3 videos uploaded within 90 days, and 3,000 qualified watch hours. That gets you access to memberships, where you can basically donate monthly and get special perks and everything else. Super chats, which are straight donations through YouTube. And I can add in a shopping tab because I do have my own merch and stuff. Now, if I want to be able to gain money from ad views, I need 4,000 qualified watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. We've hit the 1,000 subscribers. Thank you all very much. That's amazing, and I never thought we'd hit that. But we would need to do that within a year. So if anybody remembers, I started back in January to kind of pick this back up. I need to do that before January, which means I've got about 3.5 months to do that. Is it impossible? Absolutely not. But it's unlikely. Now, next year, this doubles to 8,000 watch hours and 6,000 watch hours. So if I don't make it this year, it's not happening. Welcome back, B1. Upside down right now? Well, you should turn yourself right side up. You build Lego customs? Yes, we were talking about that earlier. Anyway, like, that's the problem. So if you are an established creator and you want to, I wouldn't even say make money off of it, but if you want to actually do this properly, you need to look so heavily at what it's like to do this more as a job and what that means. And sometimes the problem is just making content. Like, I actually am really excited because what I had brought up in the past was I was on a server full of, what's the scariest thing for you? A lot of things. Check out my, I will try to remember to when I'm off stream, B1. And Colin, give me a second, I'll answer that. Let me finish my sentence before I completely lose track of where I was in it. Like, one of the big things about, like, content creation is, and I don't agree with YouTube ruined content creation. I completely disagree with that. If you want my honest opinion, TikTok, Musical.ly, and Shorts all did it. How is that possibly an issue? Just make videos. They're super fast and easy to make. Yeah, I know. Ha ha ha. Howdy, Kermit. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well, friend. Oh, I have. This little I used to lay upside down on my couch, but I haven't done it in a while because of my ribs. Can't help you there. Cloud9? Well, that's good. I hope that that's a real Cloud9 and not a cope Cloud9. If this gives me an emerald chicken immediately, that would be huge. And I'm building a table-sized Venator. Yeah, I think you told us that yesterday, or the other day when I was streaming. I don't know. Anyway. No, the issue is, like, okay. I have said this so many times. I have considered doing it, but I don't want to... No matter how I wear this, it's going to come off wrong. Alright, Kermit's gonna remember, I used to do, like, entire days where we would just sit here and I would just speedrun Minecraft and just talk about content creation, like what it is, what's going on, how to do it, like all the basic stuff that, you know, people are like, well, yeah, I know that. It's like, then do it already. Don't sit here and pretend like you can't do it. Like, here's the actual, like, here's the bread and butter of what you like, need to do. And I have considered doing that so many times and coming back and doing it, but there's 100 people who already do it. And some of them are smaller than me, some of them are bigger than me. Like, the issue is I use fact when I look these things up. It's not just a feeling. It's straight up, like, I look and do the research. I've had this conversation so many times. I wish I could express to people. If you truthfully want to do content now, you can do it. And it does not take a ton of work. Are you willing to sell your soul for it? If the answer is yes, great. Content creation is easy. If you're not willing to sell your soul, it's one of the hardest things you could do because you don't want to give up what you know, who you are. 14-minute videos of 20 minutes or more. Hey, Dyron. I got great news for you. I can edit a video using Premiere or CapCut or a Final Cut Pro or DaVinci. It doesn't matter what it is. It flat out, I mean this politely, it flat out could take an hour and a half for a 15-minute video. It's not about it taking forever. That's just what happens. I have no idea, Colin. I just use Post. See, that's an option too. I also stand by saying that's a way. I don't personally be one, and this is not me attacking you, it's just more me talking about it. I don't understand how you're doing that on YouTube and succeeding. Doing something like that on Twitter or on Tumblr or on Blue Sky, all these different ones, that makes sense to me. I only said that because YouTube is literally being racist to certain creators, and don't say that it's not, because it's... I have no idea who they are, Lucifer. I don't watch a lot of new creators. Here's the other thing. If you want to talk about YouTube being racist, I also want to remind people that as much as it can be, it's not as bad as other platforms. I'm going to say something, and this is not my own views, it's just like partly factual statements. There are things I cannot say, but another creator could. You can look into that all you want, but you'll understand what I'm saying. I'll get in trouble, they won't. The words that are being said could be just the same. They could mean the same thing. And one creator will be banned and the other one won't. And they cannot do anything because it is going to look bad on both sides, no matter what they choose. Remember that. Idea, we worship the grass. Why would we do that? I've used Premiere Pro before and I'm good at it, but I have to use CapCut for now because Adobe's not free. Correct, Adobe's not free. And it sucks. I really wish it was. Adobe's a great product and I wish more people could use it, but it is behind a paywall. No, that's great, B1. Like I said, it's very hard to grow organically like that. How many people here have stumbled on my page just by scrolling through something else? That's the problem, I mean. Can't say too much to it, but... If you love making content, Dyron, then keep doing it. Politely, something that's going to piss off some people, if you're trying to do this as a job, and you're starting now, like starting from scratch, don't even bother. This platform has been overrun by the same shit constantly. The easiest answer is literally, if you're not making the same content somebody else is, but better, it's not worth doing here. I'm only doing this as a mix of because there are not a lot of creators doing what I started watching YouTube with. Like, there are not a lot of creators doing old school, classic style, like, videos anymore, which is what I always wanted to do. Like, when Fizzcraft comes back for Season 2, I intend to be way more active on it, making videos and possibly streaming on it. The only reason I wasn't as prominent in Season 1 was because I joined late. I joined 2 days late, had to find a new home, and then I was kind of just there. And then I came on and off a lot and didn't really do a lot on stream because I just enjoyed interacting with the people of Fizzcraft. Like, I was really excited for it. And Fizzcraft is meant to be more of a forever server, which is kind of nice. Like, one of the big things is, like, they take a lot of their inspiration from, like, Hermitcraft and stuff. Which, you know, great, but I don't really care for the new Hermitcraft stuff. I'm sorry, I'm not that kind of guy. I just don't like it. I miss old Hermitcraft and old Mindcrack before everything went to shit. That's fine. Did you really think you could just walk out of here without me noticing? Get back to the chamber now? No. I want to stream, but I'm only at 42 subs, and apparently I need an adult with me or digitally supervising me. See, this is the point where I now say, reminder, don't say your age, because we will time you out or ban you for it. If you are under a certain age, first of all, you shouldn't be on the platform. There's a whole nother platform for it. Second of all, my content is not made for the younger audiences. Flat out, I have never wanted to make content that's for a younger audience. Just not my kind of stuff. That's okay. I can repair that. The biggest problem that I have said, you know, more than once with it, right? YouTube just requires an email, and it's very easy to make an email. It's also very easy to lie about, you know, lie on your age when you're making an account for something else. But the moment you do, and somebody figures it out and you get banned for it, you're not coming back. A creator's not going to take that chance. Like I've said before, my content is literally marked not for kids. I cannot make it any more obvious than that usually. I just post my custom builds to maybe inspire someone else, and because I love building Lego, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Found you from Twitch when I still had it, and honestly was just lurking at first until I moved to YouTube and found you from there. It's fine. Look, whether you lurk, whether you stick around, whether you know, watch actively every day, it does not matter. I appreciate all of you. Those who come around every stream, trust me, I remember you. Those who come around every couple of streams, I still remember you. Those people that come in one day, you know, stick around for a little bit and then leave, I do my best to remember everyone. And while I'm still at the size I am, I can do that. But the biggest thing I can tell you, though, Dyron, especially, right? Like, just as an example, if you want to be able to stream, there are certain things I would just remind you, especially if you are on the younger side. You may think streaming is fun and it's all this. It only takes one bad comment to ruin your day. And you can think that it's not going to bother you or anything else. I can promise you, I've been doing this for over 15 years. It will get under your skin. Because somebody will make one comment, whether it be about age, whether it be about experience, whether it be about something else, and they'll poke, and they'll prod, and they don't care. The biggest thing I've learned from doing content creation as long as I have is people are the worst part of this. Both viewers and people you work with. Like, I think I said this a while back. Like, one of the really weird things, right? I think I got asked at some point about, like, how I felt about a canceled creator, and I kind of carefully answered it as, well, that could just happen. You could say something that's taken out of context 5 years later that's, was normal back in the day. I'm like, there was a whole way of speaking, 10 years ago that you can't do now. Actually, 6 years ago, back in, during the COVID pandemic, there was a point to where, here's a really good example, right? During the COVID pandemic, there was a lot of creators that came out of the woodwork that, for one reason or another, are autistic, which nothing wrong with that, but they would wear it proudly on their sleeve, and that's fine. I then watched one of those creators pull that away and then ban people who, talked about it. Whether they were attacking them, talking positively, it didn't matter. They banned the word, and anybody who tried to circumvent it got banned outright. And I always got confused by it. Like, here's kind of one of those weird ones, right? If you're going to use words to describe yourself, and then those words are used to describe you, whether positively or negatively, because all words have both, what are you supposed to do? I don't know. That's just what happens. The whole point is it happens. I'm also going to say, if you need to have a label like that put onto your stuff, you're saying my content's not good enough to stand on its own. This is why you should watch me. I've always said that. If you're proud about your the title and everything, it doesn't have to be a part of you. It's like, the best way of putting it is, I mainly make Minecraft content because I've been playing this game since it released, since before it released, back in InDev actually. But it doesn't mean I stick to Minecraft and I only play Minecraft. When people ask me and I'm playing Forza or I'm playing something else, I go, yeah, I'll go back to it when I feel like it. I play modded and hardcore, basically exclusively, unless I'm playing on a server. That's just what I do. That has nothing to do with anything else. I prefer this version of Minecraft, the one I'm in right now, 1.12.2, to modern vanilla Minecraft. It's just not fun to me. 1.16's a little flaky because I don't like a lot of the mods that are in it. It's just it. I get asked every so often, will I ever play Fortnite? Probably not. Unless Epic pays me a lot of money, probably not. I don't like Fortnite. It's not my kind of game. And now it's, got 100 other game modes in it, which is great. I like that for the people who like the game. I don't like the game. I literally opened it and purchased something because I wanted to support the creators that they were working with. That's it. I bought the Daft Punk group. That's it. I cannot express this enough. Like here, right? I play the games I enjoy. I don't give a shit if somebody else wants me to do it or doesn't want me to do it. I like playing the game Repo. I like playing what's the other one that hold on. What's the other one that I played recently? Nope, gone. Cool. Don't know. Was another one of those friend slap games. Like, I didn't even get the chance to play Mecha Chameleon. Me and a bunch of my friends were supposed to play it, and then people were sticking shit in the files, and we're like, yup, it's back to TF2 and Gmod, let's go. Because that's what we do. I don't know. My dumb little cutscene got 1.6, let's go. Play Repo? Yeah, we've done it on stream before. Actually, my 2 recent shorts should be Repo. Anyway. Version 1.8 I liked. Understandable, but I also stand by saying new combat's really not that bad. People who cannot adjust just simply should go play Bedrock. Sorry. I've seen the new Helldivers 2 major update. I haven't played it yet, but I did see that it happened. Here's another thing, right? Something I've said before. I really only play games on stream with people I know and actively like. I don't want to say I can control the environment, but it's in a controlled environment. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. You live in space, yeah. Here's a really good way of explaining it, right? When I do repo, especially on stream, I'm a BRB. Take your time, Dyron. Like, when I do repo and stuff on stream, it's usually with my friends. I'm usually host, so if something gets out of hand, it's handled pretty quickly. Or somebody I trust is the one running the show, so that I can focus on playing the game and not have to run everything. Is the Fishman okay? I don't know. They said they're okay. I'm going to believe them right now. I will say, there are some games I just don't like playing on stream, and I'll probably only play on stream if I ever did something like a subathon where, like, I'm basically streaming as close to 24/7 as I can. But that's, you know, me. You buy a limited time Hell Commander pin and a Teddy Diver plush? Cool. I don't know if I'd do that, though. Like I said, I haven't booted the game in a while, so. The last time I played it, I think the ODST one was in there. Could be wrong, but. Update, you're on Saturn now. Well, don't propose. Saturn has enough rings. Bit of space humor there, you know. Gotta enjoy that. Oh, that's right. I gotta update the Cobblemon thing. Where is that? Ew. I have to go through all of that again. You used a pogo stick to get there. I don't believe that. I've seen what kind of springs take you. Can't work that way. I was about to yell at somebody for promoting in my chat. It was just my own bot. Thanks, Nightbot. You're an asshole. Yo, I'm rich. Yup. Used a car with wings. Yeah, that's what I figured. I can't believe you'd lie to me straight to my face. Can you believe that you would just lie to me like that? I can't believe it. Why would you do that to me? I cannot believe you would just lie to me like that. You... I'm sorry, it's okay. I understand. I understand. I wouldn't want me to know anything either. Chickens take so long. This is why most people actually use the this is why most people actually like that you could make the chickens better, but I removed that part of the mod. A little bit of tweaking goes a long way. Yeah? Yeah, now I know you're lying to me. But that's okay. You're gonna shoot me, aren't you? Oh, I need my bow and arrow. I expect you to go higher. Ah, there were two of them. That would actually kind of make sense. Sacrificed humanity for a cheeseburger. Yep. I will move this into this as well. I throw the fishman into the sun? No, we do not condone violence of other chat members. It's not fair. Uh, so I was only gonna go for like an hour to an hour and a half today. I meant to start stream a little earlier, but you know, decided to do something else with my time for a bit. And diamond chicken. That's a glass chicken. Not what we want. Twice as fast. It's fine. Creeps is fine. We do not attack other people here. I don't know what we want to do yet. Let's make a culinary generator. Furnace generator. Not what I expected. Alright, let's make a furnace. Alright, cool. Culinary generator now. Oh, that's easy. Uh, I don't know. Okay, I don't know what the Verity mod is. I don't think I'll ever play with it. I have heard enough people like reference it and talk about it, and every time I say the same thing of like, yeah, I don't do brain rot stuff, and they're like, it's not. I'm like, yeah, it sounds like it is. So, oh, great, the manual mill. All right. Oh, we don't have Invar. No way. Wait, wait, wait. Do I have a nickel chicken? Do I have a nickel chicken? Nickel chicken. Bone white cactus. I can make that happen. Bone white and green. Green. Oh no, I have two green. Ah. Ended up being a story-based thing instead, and everyone is like obsessed with it. All right, cool. Yeah, I have no idea what it is. Not a clue. Sandwich. It's basically a possessive AI that knows everything can affect your game. Is that stupid smiley face thing? Is it that really? Is it that really dumb smiley face thing that I keep seeing? Yep. All right. Cool. I know a lot of people will find it interesting. It's just brain rot. It's so dumb. It reminds me of. Like I said, everything's just a rehash of a worse thing. It's just straight up a worse version of the Herobrine mod. Guys, if you don't miss a stream, you can have gunpowder like me. If you guys, excuse me, if you guys don't miss a single stream, you could end up like me. Well, then I've been one-upped. I'm sorry. Look, all I'm saying is you guys miss stream even once. I mean, I got you beat there. I gotta be. What do we want to do? I really don't want to make a steam dynamo. Have to, though. Actually, kind of important. I can skip a step and go straight for Electrum. That's kind of important for what's going to happen later on. It was one time, and I'm sorry. No, I'm pretty sure you've missed more than a few of my streams, Lucifer. Not a bad thing, I'm just saying. Colin, why are you doing this? Do I have... No. No way. Yeah. Close, but not enough. Your dog looks mad at you? I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what you did, but, you know. Obviously something. There we go. Did I do that? I don't know. Look, I don't know. All I know is... nothing. I know nothing. No, I do know one thing.